So if one of the greatest investors in history isn't buying, then I think I'm justified in my thinking. I think there's going to be a double dip. Something bad is coming. So be prepared. It's going to be pretty bad. So let me explain one more thing to why I think the stock market is going to probably tank like 50%. Okay. One, let's talk about the whale in the room, Warren Buffett, right? Warren Buffett has about $140 billion in cash. Okay, 140 billion. He has enough money to buy all of Disney. He could buy Disney, the whole company, and own it by himself. He can buy all of Tesla at $700 a share. He can buy many companies, the full company. Yet when the market dropped, like 30 something percent, went from like almost 30,000 to like 18.5, which is the price I said I would buy at. He didn't buy anything. He sold. He's been selling. He's not been buying. So if one of the greatest investors in history isn't buying, then I think I'm justified in my thinking. If Manny Kashabin, a great real estate investor, isn't buying, then I think I'm on the right track. So there's many companies saving up their cash, getting ready to buy, because I predict they think the same thing. They're not saying this, but I think what their actions is saying that they think there's going to be a double dip, just like I think there's going to be a double dip. I think there's going to be a double dip, and it's going to be pretty bad. So why do I think it's going to be a 50% drop? Let's talk about Disney, right? Disney currently is at like at its current is $115 a share. The price to earnings, PE ratio, the price to earnings is at 40 PE. So what does that mean? The heck did I put my eraser? I don't know, doesn't matter. So PE, price to earnings. Price to earnings means how many years will the company take to generate enough revenue to make up for the current price it's at. So for example, it will take Disney almost 40 years to make up for the current price that it's selling at. What does that mean though? That means sentiment is high. That means people think Disney is going to keep on increasing the amount of revenue it's generating. Well, with a majority of its revenue coming from its parks and from its cruises, and how there's going to be a significant drop in attendance, and there's probably going to be a bunch of new laws limiting the number of attendance and to make sure that people don't get sick in the future, I think that is really going to reduce their income. 40 is super aggressive. Like if you're over 30, that means people are very aggressive in the market. On average, a lot of companies are 15 PE. So that means even if Disney price sold for half, if it was around $60 a share, it would still be above the conservative PE number. So that is why I think the real estate market could drop, or the stock market could drop 50% it's likely, it's very likely for it to drop 50%. Another example, Tesla. Tesla's selling at like $800 a share. It doesn't even generate any money. It actually loses 81 cents a share, right? Which is not bad for an $800 price, but again, you're paying $800 a share for a company that's not making any money. Now again, they're projecting that it will make money one day. But even Elon Musk says $800 is too much for his own company. So there is definitely, everything is very expensive for what you're being paid for, right? So I believe that the prices are going to drop hard, and after they drop hard, after a few years, everything's going to go super, super high. The prices of all real estate and all stocks are going to go, record highs. So I'm not bearish in the sense of I don't want to invest and I'm scared. No, I'm excited because I want to buy, and I've been waiting to buy so I can pick up on all these big discounts that are going to be offered. So get ready, save your money. Instead of buying, a duplex with the amount of money that you have to invest, you're probably going to be able to get a fourplex. you're going to get double for your money. So get ready. And same thing with the stocks. I mean, I like Disney, I want to buy some Disney stock, but at this price, it's so the amount of earnings I'm getting is nothing. It's not worth it. But at half that price, I would like to buy a lot. So that is why I think also all of the big players are not getting involved. They're not buying anything now, even though they have a ton of money. How many months do I think it's going to take? I think it's going to be 12 to 24 months before we start seeing something. I mean, we're going to probably bottom out close to like 24 to 36 months is where we're going to see that bottom of it. And then, so at 12 months, I'm probably as long as I find a good deal, I'll buy. Like, just understand this. If you find a very good real estate deal, like I bought a property about 11 months ago. I bought a half an acre with like 8 units for like $950,000, and I made it into 16 units and invested probably like 500 to 600,000 into the property. Now that property is worth 3.2 million. So I don't care if everything falls because I got such a good deal. I'm only in for half the price. What do I care if it drops half price? So if you get an amazing deal, buy it. But if it's not an amazing deal, I want people to avoid buying something for 5% less than retail or 10% less than retail. Like, that's not where you're going to build your wealth, right? That's it, especially since so many people know something bad is coming. When it's coming, we don't know, but we know something is coming. So be prepared and save for that time because the opportunities are going to be really great.